next. And when you play on the road on Monday Night Football and then have to go all the way across the country and play the next Sunday, you're not supposed to do anything significant. It's tough. But it does appear that the Commanders have a quarterback who doesn't know what he shouldn't be doing, which is, again, the exact type of rookie you want to have, certainly at the most important position to strike it rich with a rookie. And Jayden Daniels, not his best game. Not his best game because he actually threw an interception and had 4 incompletions.
4.
I mean, that's double the number of incompletions he had on Monday night in Cincinnati.
Right.
Is he regressing?
I guess.
Okay?
I don't know.
Rookie
I mean, he had
wall.
only
Trade him.
one touchdown pass and 1 on the ground.
Trade him. Get him out of the division.
And he threw an interception. He turned it over, guys.
Get him out of the East.
Oh, that's it.
26 of 30, 233, 2 touchdowns accounted for. And, you know, the Commanders' defense, too, is beginning to get better. You know what? You get better on defense when you're not on the field as much, too. Because the Commanders just keep chewing up clock and chewing up ground. And the
good run game.
You know what keeps the clock going? Completions.
First down.
Right. When the ball doesn't hit the ground, the clock keeps going. And the 42 points, the most points the Commanders have posted in 8 years. And we see the stat, and you'll hear it multiple times on this show today, that is most wild, that they have more scoring drives than incompletions at this point through 4 games.
It's like a video game.
But the reason, here's the stat, though, that I want to give you here, is what this kid is doing. What this kid is doing is unbelievable with his completion percentage. Because accuracy is everything. You hear that all the time. It's the processing, but the processing can lead to accuracy. Or you can process and you're not accurate enough. That leads to incompletions and turnovers. And also, if you put the ball where your guy can catch it, he can turn up field and get more yards. I mean, it just leads to so much. And you're seeing about how he's the first rookie to have this completion percentage in his first 4 games. But in terms of the highest completion percentage in any 4 games, in any 4-game span, forget about that he's a rookie and he started with his first 4 games with his completion percentage currently sitting at 82.1. But forget about he's a rookie and it's his first 4 games as a rookie. Highest completion percentage in any 4-game span in the NFL since 1950 with at least 100 attempts. He sits atop that list above Peyton Manning,
Peyton,
Drew Brees, Tom Brady, and Kurt Warner. Over any 4-game span of their careers.
I've heard
that's
that.
insanity.
That's how Jayden Daniels has come out of the box for the Washington Commanders. And has just continued to get better every game. And so the question is again, how long can you sustain it? And of course, let's see if the kid wants to spike the football just 4 games in, as some kids might be prone to do. This is how he responded to the question of, has he served notice on the league?
Do you think you've made a statement to the league that you guys are for real?
I mean, I think that's what for people to determine. For us, is, man, how can we get better each and every game? Obviously, it's early in the season, so we'll have to finish the year. But, I mean, I can't put anything on it. But I know that teams look at us and say, hey, those guys play hard.
Great answer. I'll answer it. I think you're for real. I lone wolfed him. on game day morning yesterday.
I synced it.
Yeah, I picked them this week too.
How do you think they're going to play at home against Cleveland?
They're going to destroy them.
Gosh, I cannot wait to see them at Baltimore. That is going to be great. That defense against a rookie who might be a rookie day for him. Again, C.J. Stroud, who was last year's unicorn, he lost a game on the road in Carolina as well. 3 of the next 4 at home. Let's see if FedEx, or whatever they're calling it now, is going to have a home field advantage. At the Giants, Justin Fields will, barring injury, be the starter in Week 10 for Pittsburgh, because Justin Fields had his best game as a starting quarterback yesterday. It resulted in a loss. Division games, I can't wait to see what these guys do next. And I've never said that about Washington as the old R word, the WFT words, or the current Commanders. I've never said that. We're 10 years old. I don't remember the last time I'm like, I can't wait to see. I guess maybe when Alex Smith was going on a run. Can't wait to see what they're going to do next. Even then, we were wondering if that was sustainable. This kid is the thing. He is the real effing deal. You could tell. And they're in first place. And they are through 4 weeks, eye test numbers, the best team in the NFC East. Period. Call it as you see it. Hands down. Coaching, consistency, the kid, defense, offense. I don't even know about the punting unit because we don't see them. We know the kicker can do it because that's how they beat the Giants. Mm-hmm. Long ago when Jayden Daniels had trouble finding the end zone. That was week 2.
Slight pushback.
Dude,
their 3 wins are
Fine.
against 3 one-win teams.
Understood.
And their 1 loss is to one of the best teams in the conference.
Got it. Well,
Kind of cupcake defense.
week 1 was won.
So.
They've now won 3 in a row.
Yeah.
They've got the momentum. And clearly this could be an overreaction that we're discussing on our podcast later on. I'm calling it as I see it.
Even though I'm super into it, too. I think Jayden Daniels is awesome. I threw this out on Twitter yesterday. Which quarterbacks in the league right now would you rather have than Jayden Daniels?
Okay. I would rather...
Because I think it's a very small list.
Lamar, Allen, Burrow.
Right now?
Burrow's turned it on the last 3 games, sir.
They have 1 win.
And Stroud would be in that mix.
Mahomes, obviously.
Mahomes.
Yeah, that's about it.
Darnold is amazing, but I understand what you're saying there. I mean, you're talking about long-term as well, maybe.
You're talking as of right now at 9:38 today is what you're saying.
Which quarterbacks would you rather have as your franchise QB than Jayden Daniels? The list is very small.
Mm-hmm. That's why I said it looks like the Commanders have hit the jackpot at the quarterback draft.
And that's why guys were saying before the draft, like Lewis Riddick and Dan Orlovsky, they would take him number 1.
They just, again, and we're still getting to see the Bears. Keenan Allen finally got back on the field. Mm-hmm. DJ Moore sitting by himself. Did you see that?
He looks very
He
frustrated.
just there's something up there.
Even though he caught a touchdown.
I know. DeAndre Swift finally started running the ball. They had a very good run game against the Rams yesterday.
That was a game they needed to
Rashawn
win,
Johnson.
could have won, and they did it.
Right.
It was very impressive.
Right. But it still doesn't look consistent.
Right. But it was better.
And it doesn't look like we got a little bit of a sense of what the Bears can do. You're already seeing that from the Commanders and Jayden Daniels. And it's just only going to get better.
I also think Cliff Kingsbury deserves a lot of credit here, and that the big difference between the Bears and the Commanders is an offensive coordinator knows what he's doing. Ask any Bears fan. They hate Shane Waldron, man. They do not like his offense. That is not letting Caleb showcase. Granted, Washington's line is a little bit better.
Which is amazing you're saying that about Washington's line ever.
But coaching, I think, has a lot to do with it.
That's why I'm very bullish on the next 13 games, the Washington Commanders,
Agreed.
if they stay healthy.
Agree.
They can win this division. 100% they can win the NFC East. Period. They are looking the best. They look the best. They played the best. They've been consistent, and they've got the best quarterback play.